Okay, so the last one just went and it fell. So I'll just finish what I was saying. If I'm relating to I'm gonna keep the chocolate and all these things for nothing but for the 3 days, but fruit and vegetable and water, and then slowly reintroduce, like I said, the nuts and slightly healthier elements that I probably haven't been using enough of lately, because I've not been relating to my food. I've been using it as an escapism, or as a comfort, or as an, oh my god, I just need to eat, an instant energy boost. So I haven't been picking or organising or even planning what my body will need or how my body's reacting to things. I've just been very impulsive. So this is kind of a test of my, calm and control of myself as well, my kind of boundaries as well. So on the 4th day, if I can keep away from chocolate, because remember, I eat chocolate every day. I use it as a grounding tool, which probably I should be finding other ways to ground myself as well as the chocolate. And I also eat it every day because I enjoy it, and it's a comfort thing. When I'm facing an issue, I have a piece of chocolate, I ground myself, I come back to the situation. I'm going to try, if I can, to not eat as much of it, but actually to eat the right chocolate. Instead of eating a dairy milk bar or a really sugary, milky chocolate, I'm going to eat a dark, high percentage cocoa chocolate. That is just as grounding, if not more grounding, less chemicals, better for you. Everything about it is more intense, and you eat less of it as well, which is what I should be working on, is my quantities and what I pick and why I pick it. So yeah, so if I can't hold it off, that's what I'm going to work on, is introducing the right types of food. Like, I'm not going to cut out everything altogether, and for these 3 days I am, but in the long term I still want to be able to relate to the food, but it feels like I need to wash everything aside and start from a base again. So that's what I'm kind of looking at doing. So far I've just started to get a little headache, which I'm sure is kind of my withdrawal symptoms, because I would eat chocolate every day and I would have had a nice feed of carbs at dinner, whereas instead I had peas and broccoli soup, which was beautiful, but it was no carb. So yeah, so everything seems okay. I'm actually still very positive, still upbeat. Maybe, though, I'm not sure, sometimes I get munchies later on at night, but I find that I'm not as hungry today. But it feels as though I'm not as hungry because I know that these delicious options aren't available, that I've got a nice simple food. And so maybe I wasn't actually hungry when I thought I was before. Maybe I was just being a bit greedy. Maybe I was like, oh, I'd love a roast potato. Like, I've just eaten my soup, I'm full, I'm quite content, I'm feeling quite good inside. Whereas before I would have had a whole dinner and probably would have picked up another potato on the way out of the room. And I'm talking like I'm a massive eater. I do like my food, but I'm not highly addicted to it or anything, but it would be my comfort choice, and that's why I'm kind of working with this now. It's something I've worked with for a good few years. I probably first became aware of my weight when I was about 11 or 12, and even at that I wasn't heavy at all. Like, I'm a size 12 now. I'm 5'2", so probably a size 10 for my size would be like an ideal weight, but I'm not what I consider obese or unhealthy. But I had the weight issue from very young. I've had the comfort issue with food for, I'd say, a lot longer before I ever noticed my weight. It's definitely to do with your own nurturing and your connection. So that's why I'm kind of working with this now. I think it's now time for me to bring myself to where I want, and the only way to do it is to challenge my my relief or my kind of comfort zone a bit. So that's what I'm up to now. That's kind of it now. I also had a kiwi after dinner, which was kind of nice, because I wanted something that felt good. That's where I kind of escaped a little. I picked something, now it was a kiwi, it was healthy, but I did pick something that I was going to taste, that I ate because I liked the way it tasted, I liked the texture in my mouth. It was like a positive reward when I'd finished my dinner. And I didn't actually eat all my dinner. This is the other thing I find interesting. Even though it was only like a pint of like mashed veg and broccoli, I didn't, like, when I mean mashed, it was pureed. I didn't drink the full amount. I put some back, and then I had my kiwi because that was what I wanted. And it's not about denying myself, it's about just feeding my body the right things and communicating with what I'm eating and why I'm eating. Even though I did that, I would probably usually finish food on a plate. This is something that I've been very aware of. You know how we make our kids go, oh, finish what I've served you, because I know better what you need to eat, kind of attitude. Well, I would subconsciously have that, where I finish what's on a plate because it's rude not to, and all these kind of theories. But I'm kind of thinking that that's probably a very dangerous thing to be doing with children, and it's probably a very dangerous thing to do with ourselves, because then the minute we get a plate, the plate decides how hungry we are, our body's not. So that's something I kind of became aware of as well tonight. Now, I've been aware of it before, but I would have thought I was hungry, like in my head, but after eating that pint of soup, I couldn't have been hungry if I couldn't even finish a pint of soup, because it was no longer satisfying my taste buds. It was just about fulfilling my physical need for my body to function. So yeah, that's it now. Can't believe it took 2 videos. I'm sorry it fell. So that's all. I'll say good night, and I'll probably talk to you tomorrow at some stage. Okay, take care. Bye.